Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, gonna give all glory and the praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushua Ba'Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace, citations to the men that's out here pushing this truth. Alright, and Shalom to the elect. Alright, just finna get into this quick lesson. Alright, or quick video, this Edomite woman from, the brother Arrows of Indignation 144 posted this Edomite, so-called white woman, going through it. All right, basically living that life. All right, living that life of having nothing, and she's all in a mournful state. Look, the curses are being lifted up off of us while they're being put upon our enemies. All right, just like how they will laugh at us. All right, they'll be like, they'll as the scripture say, they clap their hands, they hiss at us, like, oh, look at them niggas. Oh, you don't want to get near them niggas. Hey, now you Edomites is feeling that. All right. So what? Prophecy is being fulfilled. All right. So I'm gonna play this video real quick. I'm gonna play this video. The arrows of indignation. It says, given the same advice you gave us, pick yourself up by the bootstraps. All right.
I want to have my own place.
Like the whole population is getting bigger on your age.
Yeah, because, we can't afford to live anywhere. Can't afford the food. I get $45 in food stamps because I don't pay rent. Where am I going to pay rent for what I make a month for Social Security? You can't. You're stuck right in the middle. And if you can't make it to these little soup kitchens, if you live too far away, you're stuck. You got to try to get there. Sometimes it's too damn hot or it's too damn far. They don't even help you with bus passes. They should at least let you, if they know you're homeless, they should at least let you ride the bus. And if you can't get a reduced pass, unless you get online, how am I going to get to a computer to get online? To get a bus pass. I don't know. They tell you to go here for this, you're not there for that. They don't tell you it takes 3 months to get to that level where you can get anything. As soon as you get an ID, somebody steals it. Every month I have to get a new food stamp card, a new fucking bank card. I'm sick of it, man, and they charge you for it. I had to pay $5 to get my food stamp card because it's been stolen too many times. You think I want it stolen? Shit. I don't know. Arizona kind of sucks on their homeless help. They need to fucking, catch up with the rest of the world. I live in Texas and you don't see homeless people like this. Here, they're everywhere. There's not a neighborhood that don't have homeless people. They don't have nowhere to stay. They get kicked out of every spot they go to. There's not enough room in shelters.
Is there more help out there in Texas than here?
Hell yeah. If it's too hot, they put you in a stadium. At least you can stay cool all day. If it's too cold, they do the same thing. Here, there's nothing. If you don't live close to a food bank or a food place to eat, you suffer. That's why everybody gets robbed. Because they have no other way to get anything. Maybe they should, some of the people up there that think they're helping us should live out here like we do. Every day get kicked out. Gotta be up at the crack of dawn or you have nowhere to go. What are you supposed to do all day? It's 115 degrees. I bet nobody else would sit out here all day like we do, waiting for it to get dark so we can lay down. Get off our feet. I don't know, I don't get it. Arizona just doesn't, I don't know, they don't want to help. It's like they think they're too good,
You see, she going through that hell. Edomite, big ass titties. Look. I'm gonna skip a little bit. What she talking about right here?
The motels are ridiculously high, and then the other person doesn't pay their half, and I have to try to work harder to pay the other half, and we lose our place.
I know there's places like churches that will take you in.
But they take you in and you get robbed worse there and beat up there. It's worse in the churches and the rescue missions than it is on the streets.
Why is it?
I don't know. fucking take your stuff from you and beat you up. You're afraid to go to sleep. I don't want to be there. I'm old. They fucking take advantage of me all the time.
So you said you got introduced to blues
Through a friend.
because of it. You have cancer right now?
Metastatic cancer, it's terminal.
What was that?
Metastatic cancer, it just means spreading cancer. There's no cure. This is my 4th cancer. I've already beat 3. This one, I can't beat it. It's killing me. I can feel it.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay. I'm in pain every day. I can't hardly walk no more because I got thrown out of the car on the freeway when they robbed me for $40. If they'd have just asked me for it, I gave it to them after throwing me out of the car on the freeway.
Damn.
I'm just tired.
Well, Donna, I know I have a lot of people that watch my interviews, and maybe they'll have some programs for you. I know of a couple of churches if you want to go, if you want to have them pick you up. And
I've had them pick me up before and it never works out. I get robbed in there too. Nothing ever happened.
All right, just play that. But yeah, you see, you know, these Edomites are now feeling it. All right, they've been feeling it. All right. Put my damn phone in. Oh, it's in my pocket. Select it. All right, and what? So these are the curses coming upon them. All right. Let me get some, this is the book of Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. All right. And yeah, so Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who's our main enemy right now? Esau, Edom, so-called white man. All right. They're the ones that you know, of course, all the nations, you know, they all had a hand in it, but they was the main ones to what? Take this, you know, to take this truth away from us, or hide this truth away from us, and paint that what? Yahushua, he's a so-called white man, and his name was Jesus. All right, you know, and they will what? They will make our people fear him, you know, through scriptures. All right, through the scriptures, you know, just using it in you know, the wrong context. All right, and be like, hey, da, 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 you know, hey, you go to hell for this, you know, if you don't serve me, basically, you know. So what now? But now things is turning the table. All right, now these niggas are feeling it. All right, cause hey, you see, you know, this woman right here, a white woman. All right, she was probably living it up. She might be like, I don't know. I can't even tell you. 50s, late 50s, you know? Yeah, late 50s, all right? You know, she was probably living good back then, all right? But then what? Through the falling of Babylon the Great, through Yahweh Shem Yahushua making Babylon the Great, aka America, to fall, you know, economically, all right, you know, making things harder here in Babylon the Great through the living situations, all right. What? She got caught up in that, all right. She got caught up in that, all right. And like a lot of other white people, so-called white people, all right. I see us brothers down here in the Indianapolis camp, we see it all the time. All right, these women, or not just women, these white people, so-called white people, you know, just in a through state, You know, I had met one not too long ago, a couple, probably like 2 months ago. You know, I had met one myself, You know, these curses are turning upon them. All right. Back then, they'll look at us, they'll look down upon us. She's all crying and shit. All right. All in that crybaby state, But, they wasn't crying for us. All right. But rather, making mockery of us, when we was at a lower state. All right. So I just want to read a couple of these, curses, all right, that she's going through personally. This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 59. Then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues, and of long continuance, and sore sicknesses, and of long continuance. All right. So see, she said that what she got is incurable. All right, it's incurable. She said she's just suffering. She's just going through it. All right, she just got to deal with it basically until she die. So that's obvious that the curses are turning upon them. All right, Deuteronomy 28:59 in the NLT. Then the Lord will overwhelm you and your children with indescribable plagues. These plagues will be intense and without relief, making you miserable and unbearably sick. So see, and you see she's crying. She's over there just crying. All right. Here another curse. Let me get this other curse. Cause she said what? She was basically she tried different programs or whatever, tried to go to church, for some help. But what? Even when she go to church, they robbing her, beating her up, taking advantage of her. All right, you see her with them, big ass titties. All right, you know what they doing. All right. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 66. In thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life. And that's what she's totally going through. She ain't got no assurance of her life. All right, she don't know if she's gonna eat tomorrow. She don't know if she might get robbed tomorrow. All right, she don't know nothing. She's just hoping. All right, but what? Her hope is in vain, because the curses is definitely on her ass. And it's gonna be on the rest of you Edomites. All right, because as the scriptures say, what? The curse is gonna come upon y'all. All right. So this is a beautiful. These are beautiful times, This is Isaiah 40 and verse 1. Comfort ye, my people, saith your God. All right, and we're comforting our people through what? The scriptures. All right, giving them the good news that hey, the curse is about to be lifted up off of us. And when I say our people, I'm talking about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and within them, I'm talking about the elect, because they're the only one that's going to grasp and take heed. All right. Verse 2, speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she had received of the Lord's hand double for all her sins. So see, hey, we're at the end of our captivity. All right, now we're about to be ruling. All right, we're about to be on top as a nation. All right, yeah, we still got to go through our hell here in this kingdom, but what? This is about to be the end. This is the end of suffering. All right, as Yahweh Shah says, or is it Yahweh? I don't think Yahweh Shah said it. Let me see. Yeah. This is John, all right? Revelations 21 and verse, John the Revelator, Revelation 21 and verse 3 or 4, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So see, the curse is lifting it up off of us. All right, we're not gonna, cause what made us tear up? What made us cry? What made us feel pain? The curses. All right, the curses made us feel all that pain. All right, but what? Yahweh Shemel Shai, he's lifting the curses up off of us. All right, and giving it to the heathens. All right. Now we're about to be in them new bodies to where we can't go off, and we're not gonna make the Lord mad no more. All right, and if we don't make the Lord mad, because what the scripture say, what sin is transgression of the law. All right, and what does it say about sin? Romans 6:23. For wages of sin, is death. All right, so you make the Lord mad by going off. Now you got to experience death, and that makes other people cry. All right. But what? Through Yahweh Shemel Shai giving us the new bodies, we can't go off. So therefore, we can't make the Lord mad. So therefore, the Lord ain't got no reason to punish us. All right? And therefore, we're going to be living happily forever, forever and ever, So this is what's coming for us as a nation, starting off with the elect, These heathens are going to have to now experience what we experienced. As the scriptures say, how they clapped their hands, they hissed. All right, hey, we're gonna be doing that to them. All right, like, what the fuck, and it's gonna be a forever thing, So that is pretty much it, So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Gonna give all glory and praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem Kagadash. Double honors to Apostle and Elders of Great Millstone. Peace, salutations to the men that's here pushing this truth. All right, shalom to the lake. Shalom.